Right now, while you sleep, something is quietly destroying your joints. Millions of seniors wake up every morning with inflammation so deep inside their bodies that no painkiller can reach it. And the frightening part? Most doctors don't have time to tell you what's causing it, or what a simple bedtime drink has been shown to do about it. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes. What you're about to hear could change how you wake up tomorrow.
A landmark study in the journal Arthritis and Rheumatology found something alarming. Adults over 60 have dangerously elevated inflammation levels, far higher than younger adults. There's a marker in your blood called CRP. That stands for C-reactive protein. Think of it like a fire alarm going off inside your body. The higher it is, the more your joints, your heart, and your brain are under attack. But here's what almost nobody is talking about. A specific combination of natural compounds eaten together in the right amounts at the right time of night has been clinically shown to reduce that inflammatory fire while you sleep. Today, I'm revealing 5 powerful ingredients, and I'm going to show you the exact recipe to make tonight. Number 5 is the one that genuinely surprised me. Before we go any further, type your age in the comments right now. I want to know who's watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. I post new evidence-based health videos every single day. Now let me tell you about Margaret. She was 67 years old, from Bristol, England. Every single morning for 4 years, she woke up with what she called hands like concrete. Her rheumatologist had her on anti-inflammatory medication, but her CRP level was still sitting at 18 milligrams per liter. A healthy reading should be below 1. She was exhausted. She was frustrated, and she was starting to miss her weekly walks with her granddaughter. Her doctor suggested she look into dietary changes, so she started adding a specific golden drink to her bedtime routine, the same one we're talking about today. After 12 weeks, her CRP dropped to 4.2 milligrams per liter. She told me, "I forgot what it felt like to just get out of bed without planning every move." Margaret's story isn't magic. It's biochemistry, and the science behind each ingredient explains exactly why it works. Let's start with the one you've probably already heard of, turmeric. But I want you to understand why it works, in a way you may have never heard before. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin. Scientists call it a natural COX-2 inhibitor. Don't worry about the technical term. Here's the simple version. Imagine your joints have tiny chemical spark plugs. They keep firing pain signals over and over. Curcumin essentially turns those spark plugs off without the stomach damage that painkillers can cause. A 2019 study in the journal Trials compared curcumin directly to ibuprofen in patients with knee osteoarthritis. The result? Curcumin worked just as well as ibuprofen for pain relief, with significantly fewer side effects. But here's the catch most people don't know. Plain turmeric powder is poorly absorbed by your body. Your gut can't use it efficiently on its own. That's where the next step comes in. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder to warm milk. Then add just 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, and according to research in Planta Medica journal, piperine increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, every night. The second ingredient is fresh ginger, and this is where most golden milk recipes stop too soon. Think of ginger as turmeric's best partner. If curcumin turns off the pain spark plug, ginger works like a cooling fan on the entire inflammation engine. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols. They target multiple pain pathways at once, not just one. A study from the University of Miami, published in Arthritis and Rheumatism, found that concentrated ginger extract reduced knee pain on standing by 40%, compared to a placebo group. And here's what most people don't realize. Fresh ginger is significantly more potent than ginger powder. The active compounds in fresh ginger are absorbed faster,
and more completely. Grate half a teaspoon of fresh ginger root directly into your warm milk. If fresh isn't available, use a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder instead. Half a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger every single night. If this is helping you understand what's happening in your body, hit that like button right now.
But here's where it gets really interesting. The first three ingredients are excellent on their own, but the next two are what transform this from a warm drink into a genuine nighttime anti-inflammatory protocol. And the reason comes down to when your body does its deepest repair work.
The third ingredient is raw honey. And I want to be very specific here, because regular supermarket honey is not the same thing. Raw honey, unfiltered and unheated, straight from the hive, contains something called polyphenols. Think of polyphenols like tiny cleanup crews. They travel through your bloodstream, they find areas of cellular damage caused by inflammation, and they help neutralize that damage before it compounds. Research published in the journal Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity confirmed this. Raw honey's polyphenol content shows real antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity at the cellular level. For seniors, this matters even more. Inflammation isn't just about pain. It's also connected to something called oxidative stress. That's the process of your cells slowly rusting from the inside. Raw honey helps slow that process down. Here's the critical preparation step. Never add honey while the milk is still on the heat. Heating honey above 40 degrees Celsius destroys the beneficial enzymes. Always take the pan off the heat first. Let it cool slightly, then stir in 1 teaspoon of raw Manuka honey or local raw honey. 1 teaspoon of raw honey added off the heat every night.
The fourth ingredient often surprises people: full-fat coconut milk. Here's the thing. Fat is essential for this recipe to actually work. Curcumin and ginger are both fat-soluble compounds. That means they need fat present in your digestive system to be absorbed into your bloodstream properly. Without fat, much of what you've prepared passes right through you, without ever reaching your joints. Full-fat coconut milk contains healthy fats called medium-chain triglycerides. Think of them as the delivery vehicle. They carry your anti-inflammatory compounds through your gut wall and directly into your circulation. A 2021 review in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry confirmed this. Combining curcumin with dietary fat increases absorption by up to 7 to 8 times, compared to taking it with a fat-free liquid. 7 to 8 times more effective, just by using the right base. Use 200 milliliters of full-fat coconut milk as your base. That's about 3/4 of a cup. If coconut milk isn't for you, whole cow's milk or oat milk with a small dash of coconut oil works too. 200 milliliters of full-fat coconut milk every night.
Now, this next one might surprise you. This final ingredient is what researchers say produced the most dramatic results in clinical trials, and it may be the one you've heard the least about: ashwagandha, pronounced ashwagandha. It's an ancient adaptogenic herb. Adaptogen means it helps your body adapt to stress, both physical and mental stress. Think of it as a volume dial for your body's stress response. When that dial stays turned up too high for too long, inflammation accelerates, sleep worsens, and your joints suffer faster. Here's why this matters specifically at night. Your stress hormone is called cortisol. In healthy adults, cortisol drops to its lowest point at night. That low point is what allows your body to enter deep repair mode. But in adults over 60, cortisol dysregulation is extremely common. It stays elevated at night. That means inflammation keeps firing when it should be resting. A 2019 double-blind, randomized controlled trial published in Medicine Journal found that adults taking ashwagandha extract showed a significant reduction in cortisol levels. They also reported notably better sleep quality and reduced joint discomfort compared to the placebo group over just 8 weeks. When you buy ashwagandha, look for KSM 66 on the label. It's a well-researched branded extract. Also look for products standardized to at least 5% withanides. That's the active compound that makes it work. Add half a teaspoon of ashwagandha root powder to your golden milk. It has a slightly earthy taste, but the honey and turmeric cover it well. Half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder every single night.
Let me tell you quickly about Robert. He was 71 years old, from Houston, Texas. Robert had been dealing with chronic lower back inflammation for 6 years. He'd tried 3 different prescription anti-inflammatories. None of them got him where he needed to be. His inflammation marker, called ESR, that's erythrocyte sedimentation rate, was sitting at 62 millimeters per hour. Normal for his age is under 30. He added this exact 5-ingredient golden milk every night for 10 weeks, alongside his existing treatment plan. His ESR came down to 28 millimeters per hour, within normal range for the first time in years. His rheumatologist asked him what he'd changed. Robert said, "I just told her about the drink." She wrote it down. So here's your clear, simple action plan. Starting tonight. First, go to your kitchen and check what you already have. You likely already have turmeric and ginger. Honey and coconut milk are in most supermarkets. Ashwagandha powder is available at Holland & Barrett in the UK. In the US, look at Whole Foods, Vitamin Shop, or Amazon. Search specifically for KSM 66 ashwagandha. Second, make your golden milk 30 to 45 minutes before bed, not right at bedtime. Here's the exact recipe in order. Warm 200 milliliters of full-fat coconut milk on low heat. Do not let it boil. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Add half a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. Add half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder. Add 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir gently for 2 to 3 minutes. Remove from the heat. Let it cool slightly. Then stir in 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Pour into your favorite mug and drink it slowly. Third, be consistent. The studies that showed the most significant results ran for 8 to 12 weeks minimum. This is not a one-night fix. Make it part of your wind-down routine, same as brushing your teeth. Fourth, track how you feel. Not just pain levels, but your sleep quality, your morning stiffness, your energy. Keep a simple note by your bed. After 30 days, look back at what you wrote on day 1. Fifth, talk to your doctor. Show them this video if you'd like. These are food-grade ingredients at culinary doses. But if you're on blood thinners or have a known condition, your doctor should know you're adding anything new, even natural compounds. Comment the word golden below if you're going to try this tonight. I want to cheer you on, and I read every single comment on this channel. Before you go, I want to ask you one thing. What would it mean to you to wake up tomorrow morning without that familiar ache? To walk down the stairs without gripping the railing? To get in and out of the car without planning your movements? To keep up with your grandchildren without paying for it the next day? That's what this is really about. Not just a drink. A daily signal you're sending to your body. A signal that says, I'm going to take care of you. Share this video with someone over 60. Someone who starts every morning reaching for a painkiller. Your share could genuinely be the thing that changes their quality of life. And that's not something to take lightly. If you found this helpful today, hit subscribe. I post evidence-based health information every single day. The kind your doctor wants to tell you, but never has enough appointment time to cover. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute medical advice. Always consult your qualified healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or supplement routine, especially if you are currently taking prescription medications.